Hey guys, GoldeeJR back with another live stream. Now what I'm confused about is Jordan Love has 29 touchdowns and Josh Jacobs has 13. That's 42 touchdowns in like the 10 games that they've played. That's like 4 touchdowns per game. I know it's kind of random, but where do I look at team stats? Because that sounds like an insane amount of points per game. They don't even have 30. They average like 4 touchdowns per game, because they have the 42 touchdowns from both Love and Jacobs. So that means they really do not be scoring and kicking any field goals. Which now makes me want to wonder, how many field goals does their kicker have? This is completely random, but like this is very important. How many field goal kicks have the Packers made? Well, maybe I'm just my head. They made 7 the entire season. 7 field goals. That's less than 1 a game. How many have we made? Like 11? 12. We could win Kicker of the Year. We can look at yearly awards early because anyway, I don't really care who's actually at the top. I just want to see if we're first for any. The running. I don't think we'll be in for many. Yeah, I don't. Evan Leonard. That would be interesting if you were to win that, but it's not happening. But it'd be interesting. How do the Texans have 3 players in contention for Defensive Rookie of the Year? Quincy Russell's at least top 10 in best receiver. Tevin Jenkins could become best offensive lineman. Harold Landry. Baker's still the best linebacker, even though he's not going to probably win Defensive Player of the Year again, sadly. And then Will Less is only 3rd for best kicker. Oh my god. Also, I've checked the record book. We haven't broken any records. The first time that we went back up to 23 injury. The first time that I went back to 33 injury or 23 injury was yesterday. Or last stream, and it didn't seem to change anything. But yeah, we play the Colts today. We're probably gonna get murdered. I need the Broncos to lose to the 49ers. I know it's likely already, but it's a chance it doesn't happen. I need them to lose because I want a better pick. Because really, the case right now is I'm probably gonna get the QB I want, but I also want to be able to trade down. And why is Baker behind the Packers logo? And why is Roquan Smith behind the Steelers logo? That's bad. That's wrong. We're the number 5 ranked defense in yards. That doesn't really mean anything, or we were until we got dotted up by the Packers. I know you guys want, so I know people don't rewatch the streams, but I still want to act like. Anyway, Baker won Offensive Player of the Week for defense. Russell had a crazy game, but didn't win it for offense. So I have to remember every time. We're not doing Harold Landry yet. I do want you back, but he doesn't want to be back. I don't need a 5-year contract. Alright, that was enough for Gio Alford. I'm not signing this contract, so we can say no to this. And I do want Evan Leonard back. This is also a good contract. Alright, and Evan Leonard's back. We're down to 90 billion, and we have 5 more players to sign. I mean, it's unlikely all of them are coming back. Especially Landry. But I don't want to think those sad thoughts of Harold Landry potentially leaving the team. Alright, let's start this QB breakout for Evan Leonard. He's been doing a lot more touchdowns now that Quincy Russell is on the roster. Let's talk about Evan ... How confident are you in him as your quarterback? growing. It continues to grow, and he's earned that. We will never trade you, Leonard. He will be a backup next year. He's getting better and more consistent. That is true. So higher confidence level comes with that. Oh. That's not... I don't think we're going to throw for 325 yards again, and then... I mean, it could happen. Even though I don't think Star would help him much anyway, I think I'd still probably look for a QB. But Russell going to X Factor would be pretty nice. Because Russell's been locked in recently, and I want to keep him involved as much as possible. 6 catches, 125. I can do that. I don't think that's a bad goal at all. I can get him 6 catches. And I can definitely get 125 yards. If we could get Russell to X Factor, that'd be pretty cool. But actually, since he hit a 90, he should have more abilities available. Also, Bushrod should have his depth trait revealed today, because he's been getting some snaps, so I would be surprised if he didn't get 2. Especially if they include special teams, he will definitely be there. But, let's see. He's got pretty much every ability now. I actually really... Root Technician is really good, so... Let's just shit, yes, do that. I don't think I want reach for it. I think we could find something better. What is better? Oh no, let's change this to Root Apprentice. Do you have... Ooh, Red Zone Threat. Where is the one that makes you like quicker after the catch? Grab and go. And then we'll do Red Zone Threat. I think this is a good trio because grab and go is really broken on in routes. And Root Apprentice means I can put him on different routes, and Red Zone Threat makes him even more of a threat in the red zone. So I don't really care if he doesn't want to be here or not. He wants a mentor. Because he will be a Titan forever. I will franchise tag him every year if I had to. But, yeah, that's basically it. I think before we get to the game. I mean, of course I have to look at the coach roster. Oh, so did I re-sign Baker for a year? I can't remember. I think I did, right? I can't be forgetting how these contracts went. He's not here, so I think I did re-sign him. So good for him. But yeah, it's time to take a look at Indianapolis, which I know they'll have Anthony Richardson, probably Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, the usual, Jonathan Taylor. Yep, there's Richardson. There's Taylor, backed up by Zaire Slate, who has an interesting hairline. And then Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, of course, at the same receiver core, because they always do. Isaiah Likely, of course, still their tight end, backed up by Owen Ross. Offensive line looking pretty strong. Only the center is worth laughing at. He's pretty young. Kwity Paye and Laitu Latu, 2 young defensive linemen, dang pace, 27 in this universe. DeForest Buckner at defensive tackle. It's a pretty strong D line. Then the linebackers aren't anything special, but Jose Mercado, the rookie right outside linebacker, he still has not got enough snaps somehow. 83 power moves, good God. And then they've got Kenny Moore, Jalen Jones, and Juju Brents. Well, I thought it was Julius Brents. Maybe he changed his name, or I don't know. Then Kevin Byard and Julian Blackman at safety. It's a pretty decent team. It's beatable. Let's do whatever we can to beat them. Alright, they're back up to 100. That's good. And for defensive, I mean, blitz counter's been working well, I think. At least for the first half, and just trying to avoid injuries. I mean, avoid sacks. So last week we did Tap and Guerrero, so it's going to be Guerrero and Russell's turn. Let's get 2 or more passing touchdowns. Sure, we can just get the guaranteed 2. Well, no, it's not even guaranteed. Let's get 350 offensive yards. And let's get 15 plus first downs. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I think I've been doing this drill so much just because it's the only drill for offensive linemen, so it gets really boring really quickly. And it's also not a very crazy fun drill. I mean, it's not terrible, but I think it's kind of got problems. Let me be quiet so I can actually get this gold, or at least try to. Let's go. Gold again, baby. See, when I'm like quiet during that drill, I can easily body it and get gold. When I'm talking, I'm just terrible at it. But there should be 2 golds because I can pretty easily get gold with Quincy Russell. The 2 first-round picks of season 1's off season or season 2's. I don't care. All right, Russ. Russ wide open. And he's 6'5", so these passes are not going to be too high for him. I mean, look at that. We're at silver 4 drills to go. I could do 40 for the rest of the, 50 for the rest of them and still get it, but. Well, I need 10,000 actually. I would have to catch both of these probably, or at least one of them. Maybe just this one. Yep, that was more than enough. Easy gold there. Or you can just get X Factor from that drill, Quincy. Then we don't have to worry about the breakout. But that's highly unlikely. I haven't gotten it yet. And I don't think I ever will. As we head on to training, hoping for no injuries. Last week we had like a backup get injured. I can't remember his name. I'd rather be nobody, actually. I think when you do starters, like as your reps, then the starters can only get injured, or at least mostly get injured. So, I might be jinxing it. Now, of course, I'm not. I'm the GOAT. At least when I'm using Jerome Baker, I'm the GOAT. Alright, Colts, bring it on. So we're wearing our light blues today. Well, no, I don't really care about our socks, but we are wearing... We're wearing all white with the blue pants. What do the Colts even special jerseys look like? They're just so bad. Like, the Colts are such a boring team. Like, these jerseys are actually trash, by the way. I just want y'all to know these are just bad. Y'all even get the honor of wearing them because I don't have any interest in seeing you wear them. Y'all can wear your alternate helmet.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans' superstar wide receiver. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Titans and the Colts, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Guys, we are 0-3-1 against our division rivals. We got swept by the Texans, and we lost and tied against the Jaguars. That's not good if you didn't know. So let's try to do better than that. The return is up to the 25 as we face off against Anthony Richardson once again. We're the only team that have a different quarterback in our division since season 1. Richardson, Stroud, Lawrence, all still QBs at their respective teams. I would like to win today. Play action to start for Rich, as he is pressured, can't find anyone open, and he will get a decent gain of 6 on his legs. That's a problem. It's going to be really hard to chase him down. Did Josh Downs always a superstar, Dev? And Alec Pierce makes the catch. Defense has been a little bit of an issue at times. We haven't blitzed yet. I guess we can see how that works. Richardson keeper. As he gets 5 yards. Pretty much everyone fell for that read option. The CPU always has your team fall for it. It's necessary. You know, I'm not sure how many snaps we're going to be able to get Bushra with Landry not hurt. Yep, see, everyone fell for it again. They literally did the same play, and both times, every CPU controlled player fell for the read option. Richardson looking to throw this. One-on-one coverage, and it's caught. Starks gets beat. It was an underthrown pass, but I don't think it mattered, as Michael Pittman brings the Colts to the 10 or 9 yard line. And Taylor's first carry is for no gain.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw.
And now's a jump ball again, but if it was one of, I think Forrest messed that up. It was easily intercepted by Snead, but Mr. Forrest knocked it out. 3rd and 9 for Indianapolis at the 9. Oh no, I said 3rd and 9. I'm supposed to say 3rd and goal at the 9. But Downs catch is made, but he will be short, and I doubt the Colts are going for it. They will go up 3. Kick is up and good, and a 3-minute, 48-second long drive ends in a field goal.
Maybe they were a yard closer. That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the throw.
Calvin Austin returning, and he's got a block as he gets past the 40 and brought down at the 44. We've had a pretty good returning team this season and last season. And there's Evan Leonard, the rookie QB. Not a terrible rookie season, but we just have higher expectations out of a quarterback, even year 1. But he has a breakout. Quincy Russell has a breakout. And we're looking for Russell on 1st down. He has positioning, and it's overthrown. Juju Brent's in coverage. I know you're blitz, but you have to you can't overthrow a 6'5" receiver. 2nd and 10 now as we get it to Spears. Good block by Skoronski, and Spears moves upfield, and he's at the Colts 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And there's already a flag. It might be offsides, as it's probably one of the DBs. That's a glitch that's been going on recently where the DBs will be randomly lined up offside a lot. We'll decline it. Let's make the game kind of fair, because the offsides fouls are kind of stupid. And Spears gets the first down anyway as he's up to the 22. Both offenses starting off decently well. Play action pass. And that's the wrong player, but, I mean, it didn't end in an interception. I wanted Mims, who was way more open. 2nd and 10 now at the 22. Firing for Quincy Russell. He's got a block from Mims, and he's down at the 10, but it will not be 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 10. Blockers for Pollard push him ahead. He gets 5. And now Pollard on the left side of the field for 2nd down. Firing Russell. Oh, couldn't bring it in. Was chopped under the legs, and it will be 3rd and 5. And Leonard, open man. Spears scores. Touchdown, Titans. Is Russell hurt? Because why is it Burks and Mims? I don't like that. No, he's fine. Okay. It's all good. I wasn't paying attention to see if he was on the field, so you can't. I might look a little bit stupid there. But we do score in our first drive, and the kick is good.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
I really do wonder how many seasons we're going to get through with this. I mean, I think the minimum is 5. I want to get through 5. It's not guaranteed. I don't have PlayStation Plus. I can't run through 1 year.
And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And
Richardson, handoff to Taylor.
maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too.
I really don't use the PS5 unless I'm playing this, so that's why I don't have it. But how did holding that pad feel all day?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10. Oh my God. Oh, nice defense by Armani Hooker.
Complete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And the carry. Oh my God, are you serious? Okay.
And he slips up past
That's something.
5 before being tackled.
4 broken tackles. That'll probably be all the ones he has in this entire game. You know, y'all can make a running back good normally. He doesn't have to break a bunch of tackles in one play. Or maybe not even one play, because he just broke another one.
Midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 55 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game.
2nd and 8 from the 50, nearing the end of the first quarter already.
But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options.
And Taylor again. I mean, now all of a sudden, he cannot be stopped, but he will be stopped short of the first down. 3rd and inches.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
That was such a quick quarter. That was like a 8-minute long quarter. And for a 9-minute actual game. Well, no, it took it. Yeah, it was actually exactly 9 minutes since the first quarter started. 3rd down for the Colts, and inches. And it's a keeper from Richardson, and he's short. Brought down by Edwards and Hooker, but he's going to go for it. Can we get another stop? They'll throw this time around. And it's picked off! Roger McCreary!
It's Roger
What a stand from the Titans defense.
Once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
I mean, looks like they just got messed up in the traffic. No flag. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't call a flag here. It's just kind of, that's football. Like, I wouldn't call that a flag, personally. So I think it was a good call by the refs. Let us play. Play action for Leonard. He wants Russell. Can Russell get to the football? It's underthrown. Is that a linebacker who just locked him up? I mean, not really locked him up. He was his head until the ball was underthrown. So I guess he wasn't really that bad. Spears up the middle, and he has room. Tyjae Spears to the Colts 33. It finally feels like Spears has arrived. This Colts defense is getting assaulted on the ground. I always end up throwing picks on in routes, but not this time as we got Russell down at the 21 just outside the red zone. Excuse me.
Now an audible here into something else. Back to throw now on first down.
And we try to get the screen. It's just completely locked up. I think whenever I call a screen, that was zone coverage? It wasn't. It wasn't. They're lying. Anyway, 2nd and 12. Pollard again with a nice carry. We'll make it 3rd and 2.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, firing. Mims wide open in heaven. Leonard misses him. We'll make it a 7-point game, but that's the type of thing that it's just like because of his ratings. Like, it makes it so easy to throw an accurate pass when you hold down the ball for, or to hold down the button for even a slight amount of time. It's really annoying. That's a wide open man.
Some points on the board.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Colts. And that's Pittman for a gain of 9. If we go to halftime and the Broncos are beating the 49ers, I just quit. And that'll be a 1st down for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor again. This time, he will not break a tackle. And Bushrod hurts. And it sucks because he's barely on the field, so it doesn't feel good to see him get hurt on his few chances as he gets it to Pollard. I mean, Taylor. It'll be 3rd and 4. Ooh, dislocated his ankle. It could be a multi-week injury. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Screen pass, and the pass to Taylor is off target. Colts will punt again. As our defense having its best looking game in a little bit so far. Doesn't look like a very good punt. It's terrible. There's Mr. Spears.
He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable. And
screen pass to Mims. He gets 3. I don't think he's going to hit 100 rushing yards, though. Pollard's toss is going to be for a loss. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Leonard.
And Pollard has room, and it's overthrown again. Evan Leonard's been off target 3 times in this first half. And we go 3 and out. Well, no, we don't. Did we get first down? I can't remember. I think we did. Go 3 and out. Punt is away. And he can't even get past the 13. That's where the Colts will start.
Albeit deep in their own territory.
And it's Pollard. I mean, God, I keep saying Pollard. That's Jonathan Taylor. That's their running back. Is Hooker hurt now? Well, I couldn't tell if he was celebrating or if he was hurt. I wasn't looking at the screen all the way. I think he's good. And FK jumps, no flag. He'll throw. Wide open man. It's the tight end, Isaiah Likely. Cannot leave a man that wide open. 2-minute warning. I can't remember who got the ball first. I think they did. So we're in a nice spot in that scenario, but I'd rather not score a touchdown at all.
Here's another 1st and 10. And Richardson back to throw it.
And they make the catch. I mean, click slants against zone should never work, but it always does. And another open man. Pittman's down after a gain of 8. And it's caught again, and Sweat is just so trash. Every time he makes a tackle, which is rare because he's usually not involved in any plays, he's always pushing someone in for the first down. Like, why is he so terrible at football? Another catch. Richardson just can't miss right now. Sadly, our quarterback very much can. Can we get some pressure? No, and I mean, he got absolutely fried, so Pittman wide open.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Richardson again. And he'll run. And he will score. Oh no, they're going to say he's short, but 1 yard line, they've got 1st and goal. It's going to be pretty hard not to score here. Especially with our man coverage. They'll keep it, but there's Baker. That's a huge tackle. Time wasting. They're going to let all the time go down. It's like their last chance to score here. Richardson to run. He's not going to get there. Huge timeout called as they will actually have an opportunity to kick a field goal, but Baker just ruined that entire drive for them. And what is this? Is this a fake kick? What is happening? Richardson kicks. Richardson hits the kick.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to our
I guess Richardson's a quarterback and kicker. Is y'all kicker hurt?
Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon.
No, I have to know.
We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around.
But even then, that was their entire offense. That was not just Richardson. Taylor was holding the kick too.
Stadium in Jacksonville. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. A touchdown there for Saquon Barkley. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets at halftime. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, excellent in the victory as his guys pushed their record up to 8-3 on the year. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, so let's Get the ball out more. We have no yards during medium. And I mean, we tried the defend short pass earlier, and it still hasn't really changed anything. Look at halftime stats. So, Evan Leonard's 6 of 12. Sometimes it's like a lot of the completions are my fault, but this time he's just missing everything. Not great half so far from him, despite the touchdown in the lead. Pollard 5 for 25. Spears 2 for 40. And then Spears is our receiving leader. Weirdly, Russell only has 19. Mims is 3. No sacks allowed. 12 tackles in the first half from Baker, along with 2 TFLs and a sack. And then McCree has that pretty good interception, a few deflections by Forrest and Hooker. Excuse me. How are we looking on our goals? Not really crazy on the first downs, not a ton of yards. We have that one passing touchdown.
Changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
A touchdown here would be great.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Calvin Austin returns up the middle, and he's down at the 28. There's Spears again. He has, 63 total yards today?
Both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak. Because
Pollard, handoff. Oh, that's such a good tackle. I want like a 95 speed running back, because they would not get tackled by that. Even though I know it's rare, it'd still be very cool.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Operating from the gun. Leonard eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's a bad throw. I was looking for maybe like a sideline jump ball there. It was risky because it was unlucky that was actually going to work, but 3rd and 7. And we'll just see if we can get something crazy with Russell. Not going to happen. We go 3 and out pretty quickly. And they have a good chance to return it here. Down at the 22.
It's a 52-yard punt, not too shabby. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Richardson starts an empty. And he fires. Knocked away by Forrest again. He's been in the right places. I can at least say that. And there goes Ernest Jones replacing him. Well, isn't really anybody right now because we're in a formation where he wouldn't be in anyway, I think. But yeah, wide open. Isaiah Likely's just short after the tackle by Tapp. Well, there's Calhoun. So he'll be getting more snaps. It's another keeper, and we all fall for it again every time as spine busted Anthony Richardson, but he does get the first. Oh my God, man. Every time they call read option, the entire defense just runs to the opposite side. And they never give it to running back. It's always a keeper. And Taylor will get no gain on that carry.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
1st and 10. Taylor again, and he's got a nice gain of 8. And they've got an injury. I'm not really hating the amount of injuries so far. I think it's good. Just sometimes the game would kind of get out of hand with the amount. And the ball is off target. I feel like if it was on target, that's an interception for Kenneth Murray. So maybe it was good for the best that Richardson missed that one as they'll punt once again. Dude, just try a backspin because that punting out of bounds stuff does not work. Like, why does the CPU keep trying that? It's a 23-yard punt. Anyway, we're back on the field for our offense. 2 yards for Tony Pollard. Russell's wide open. He makes the catch. What? You're not going to tell me he didn't catch that. Look at the space. And then, like, the ball placement. Are, like, How do you even get your foot out there, man? I'm not going to challenge it because I know it won't work. Actually insane. It wasn't even late. It's just that freaking Russell has size 35 shoes. And where his we throw off the blitz. 3 and out again. All right.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fights loose.
This time they'll start on their own 25.
And that will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Taylor again.
We've hit a wall, so to speak.
2 yards.
Hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be
It's impossible to tell week by week if we're going to drop, or at least drop 400 yards on offense or 200. I can't even say points. We're never dropping 30. And that's a free interception. 2 for McCreary. He's got blockers, and McCreary, 15, 10, brought down at the 5. Richardson saved the touchdown. But man, Richardson, what are you thinking? Giving McCreary yet another donation, yet another gift, yet another pick. And then a great block by Forrest on the return. We are set up at the 5-yard line. Handoff, Pollard down at the 1. Second and goal at the 1. Very heavy formation. Let's try to avoid DeForest Buckner. Leonard, easy dive in for the touchdown. As we take a 2-score lead thanks to the interception. I don't think either of our breakouts are happening, to be honest. But I'd rather win. Wait, is that even true? Would I rather have like Leonard and... No, I'd probably rather have the depth trades. We're not going to the playoffs. But whatever. It's not even guaranteed that we win yet. We could have neither. It'll be returned. And down at the 26. Yep, show his interceptions.
Ready for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
Do it again, Rich.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memories.
It's Tyler again, and he breaks another tackle. Gain of not. How does he have X Factor? He's been decent. Is that Truz? Can he not fumble? Is that your ability? Richardson gonna run and avoids a tackler brought down by Baker, and that's another injury on the Colts line.
Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I tried to I don't know. That's Taylor's 13th carry.
5 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards to go, second down. Again,
and it's Jonathan Taylor again. He's going to have another first down.
Get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
On the back half of this third quarter.
On the counter, it's Taylor.
We just cannot get to him before the linebackers. Like, our D-line is non-existent in the run game. Which is as usual, to be honest. And just Madden, not even in this franchise, just Madden, it's kind of hard to get your defensive tackles to get to the running back. Of course, the keeper. I mean, it's unbeatable. Your CPUs will always fall for it, so you always cannot fall for it, or it will be big yardage. So just stop testing McCreary. He's just in the zone right now, despite not having X Factor.
And we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of
And I can't get there in time. Alec Pierce down at the 6.
that they have not been doing so
As the Colts offense has been revived. And man, the lack of pass rush really hurts right now. I mean, they're getting the ball out so quickly. And even when they don't, we're not getting to Richardson anyway. And that's going to be touchdown. Yeah, that drive was definitely predetermined. Someone opened every time, and then Taylor wasn't seeming to be interested in being stopped either. Nice.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Titans offense
All right.
worked their way back onto the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here.
Uh-oh, Russell's open for the deep bomb. Got him. Striking right back. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown. A great effort there. 70 yards.
I mean, that's Quincy Russell.
Onto their lead here in the final minute.
On the slot fade, which is not something that you expect Russell to be the GOAT at, but I mean, you can just see the entire defense just breaks down. They got the chuck, and then they just can't decide if they want to. What I don't know. It's just bad. And then, excuse me, Russell isn't slow either, so they call it cover 9.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there, and you know,
Uh-oh.
as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team.
He made it.
This
Good,
is
good,
just
good.
confidence building and growth.
Hey, it's not over yet. We could go 10-6-1 and easily make the playoffs. You're what you're saying. They're not going to the play. Like, all right, dang.
But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game
Sir,
is,
Evan Leonard is not going to be our starting QB next year.
valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Colts set to take over here offensively. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace.
I mean, the one time the Colts can go into the end zone, we immediately strike back with the best receiver in the NFL without injuries. Oh, how did I miss him? No gain for Taylor.
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there.
I think the game clock and play clock are exactly the same.
Still a lot of time left to make something happen.
So that's fun. But they will call another play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And Richardson will not be brought down until he gets the first down.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got...
All right, final 9 minutes. Colts down by 10. They at least need points this drive. And it is 1st and 10.
Look to throw here on first down.
I mean, what are you two doing? Just having a party over there? Leaving likely wide open.
For 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Up the middle.
And Taylor takes a hit from Ernest Jones. He's slow to get up. And it's 3rd and 3, and he's out. Ernest Jones decided to take that man out of the game. Nasty work. And now they hand it off to the backup. He's not going to get it. TJ Edwards. And the Colts decide going for it is the best choice. And it's a handoff again. Baker misses. No. And that was so free, too.
Richardson working from the gun.
And Richardson's finally brought down. Devontae Wyatt, former Bulldog turned Packer turned Titan. Multiple defenders. I literally only saw Wyatt. 2nd down. They'll throw. And Richardson sacked again! Ernest Jones will not be denied. 3rd and 21. He wants Richardson to know about it. Who do, let's I feel like Landry's probably a better cover player than Evan Katie. It's a screen. They're just trying to get as many yards as they can. As they'll get back to the 13. I mean, back to the 50. And yeah, they're going to go for it here, so. This is tough. Those 2 sacks are really damaging, but can they survive? And no, they can't. Or at least not from that drive. TJ Edwards knocks it down. Titans get the football back. Why didn't we have this defense in some other games, man? Spears will get 2.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work.
Look at all the movement. Evan Leonard wants it all. And yeah, it's not in range for Marvin Mims. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And can we get it up to Burks? The answer is no. We will punt.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far.
And the punt is away. Seems like a good one if the bounce works out. And it worked out pretty well. Richardson will start at his own 8.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
And they're going to hand it off. I guess they really don't want the sack problem that they had in the last drive.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now, these here don't say scoreboard, isn't it? Aren't y'all home? Or are my fans just that powerful? They're going to games in Indiana. 3rd and 4 for Rich. Dang, 1 for 7 on 3rd down. We're usually terrible 3rd down defense. But they do have a man this time. It's the backup running back. I mean, that's nice and all, but you're still at your own 21 with 4 minutes to go. That punt was pretty big. And that's a big catch made by Downs. Right across the seam. But they already have to go already up offensive how the time is looking. And now they go short and it's dropped. Pierce. What happened to his hands? We have 190 offensive yards and we're winning by 10. Alright. Okay, I don't know what McCree was doing there. Left them wide open. And deep shot! That's really good defense from Hooker. I kind of felt like Pittman was awesome, but we'll definitely take that. How is Moro Jomo on the field? Where's Devontae Sweat? 2nd and 10, 3:14 to go. And that's good defense. Nice tackle by Braxton Tapp, who's had a really good sophomore season. And that's a wide open man. Michael Pittman now at our 21 with 2.5 to go. Anthony Richardson to run. Won't get him. And come on, faking injuries, bro. All right, Colts. I see how it is. Yeah, he just starts limping out of nowhere. He's already on his feet. Just take him out the game. Richardson gets hit, and he will be brought down anyway. Despite breaking the sack, it's Baker coming in clutch.
He's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It won't count as a sack, but still a huge play by Jerome Baker.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw.
And Baker I mean, not even Baker. Richardson fires. Touchdown. Michael Pittman. 2-minute warning. It will be a 3-point game. And they have to trust their defense, right? You can't really onside kick it and give us a chance to kick a field goal. But yeah, traveling 91 yards in 3 minutes is not an easy feat. So, gotta give credit where credit is due. Here comes Calvin Austin to waste even more time on the kickoff return. A couple first downs should do it. Can the Colts defense step up? Pollard to the outside. You get 3 on first down. First Colts timeout.
Exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And there's DeForest Buckner. Destroys Peter Skoronski. 3rd and 10. I just want to guarantee this is going to be complete, hopefully. And it will be. Spears needs the first, and he's going to have it. Ty J. Spears stays in bounds. Colts call their last time out. Game over. What a play by Spears to cap off the game. We'll move up to 4 and 6, and the Colts will fall to 7 and 4. Why are they saying I can't kneel anymore? I'm definitely kneeling again. This is over. Oh, you're gonna make me? Why are they doing this? He's like, oh, you want to kneel the game out? All right, you're gonna have to wait all of these 20 seconds. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. Wait, no, I can just kneel it now and then go to shoot clock. I think mathematically, if we're thinking mathematically here, we should just be able to kneel again. See, look, the game, I outsmarted the video game. And then one final kneel. Titans win their first divisional matchup of the season. Why not do true clock and waste 6 seconds? Madden thinks it's funny, bro. It really does. But it's not. Because I win anyway, I don't even care.
You get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. They did in this one.
And we move up. Hopefully making our pick even worse.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team.
Was that Leonard's first game without an interception? Or like second?
Coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there.
Hey, look, they show Neil as one of the highlights.
Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
McCreary did a really good job today.
So for the Titans,
so did Spears.
On the campaign as they emerge victorious here, and they will head back home.
Evan Leonard threw 8 of 20 and 131 yards, but still threw his best touchdown interception ratio. He scored 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers, despite throwing 40%. Pollard 10 of 30 for 34. Spears 3 for 42. So Spears goes out there, 6 touches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. I think I'm going to give him Player of the Week if I were to choose over Russell, because he had more touches, which means he made like more specifically significant plays. Baker with 17 tackles today, 3 TFLs and a sack, also a sack for Jones, half a sack for... They gave it half a sack to Sweat. Y'all don't have to boost his stats like that. I know he sucks. But, of course, the person who stole the show was McCreary with his 2 interceptions as we get a dub. I like this because, like, we're not tanking. It's just that we're a bad team this year because we're dependent on how the Broncos do. And they're on, like, a 2-game winning streak, which isn't great. But they play 49ers. We need them to win. I don't care what Stonehouse does, honestly. We definitely failed both of these breakouts. It's a shame. Of course, the one day Russell needs a breakout, he gets like the least yards he has. He still gets... Okay, maybe it's because he threw 1 or fewer interceptions. He still got some XP. Definitely taking that. And then, of course, sadly, Bushrod is out of here for how long? 7 weeks out for the rest of the season. I know this OK angle was that serious. He is revealed to have star dev, which I'm fine with. I already knew he has. I know he has. I know Calhoun has star. I guess he had star. That sucks for Bushrod. It really does. Wait, is that the rest of the season? I think it is. And then, of course, Russell. Can we get Russell some XP for the touchdown? Oh, we're going to talk to him. Mano y mano. I know it was a frustrating game, but don't let it get to you. Sir, we won. I won't coach, just going to regroup and take it out on the next team. Bet. The Bengals don't have a good defense anyway. On to the Bengals. What overall are they? 85. They're not even that high. And they lost again. They suck. The Broncos won? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my god. Why? And then they play the Patriots. They're going to really just boost their pickup at the end of the season. I hate this. This sucks. Our pick is now what? 9. It's not 9. It's better. It's worse than 9. I know a 5 and 17 isn't the 9th pick in the draft. Because, actually, how many teams are worse than them? 1, 2. I mean, there's only, what, 4 teams worse than them in the NFC? Maybe they actually have the 9th pick right now. Well, yeah, actually, how many teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they should be like 10th. They shouldn't be in front of either of these teams. I just need a couple of losses, bro. End the season like 7 and 10. Whatever. The playoff pictures here. The Colts and Texans are both in. Despite me beating the Colts. But yeah. That's it for this week. Any draft stories? No. What do you mean Jeffrey Simmons breaks through? Don't tell me Jeffrey Simmons is over here balling for the Broncos. Because I'll actually be mad. Because he played like trash for both of those 2 seasons with us. No, he still sucks. I mean, like, listen, if this was a stat line of an 83 overall player, I wouldn't be surprised. He's a 90 overall, basically, and he has 5.5 sacks and 12 tackles for loss. I don't care about that. That doesn't seem interesting to me. But can y'all lose some games? Like, why are y'all on a 3-game winning streak? I was going to have a top 5 pick, and now I have a barely top 10 pick. But we have focus players coming up. We're going to upgrade these players now. I think it's just Leonard. Yep. Ivan Leonard. 67 overall. I mean, he'll probably end up competing a little bit with the QB that we end up getting, but, I mean, it won't be very tough competition. He has 86 throw power. And all the other guys on the, for the QBs have, really good throw power. The Bengals are very beatable because despite the fact that they're higher overall than us, their overall is probably, their morale is probably terrible. They're 1 in 10. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We've gotten through 11 games this season. Remember, week 17 and 18 will be 1 stream, so we've had, 4 or 5 streams left? Because we got week 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17 and 18. So yeah, 5 streams. They were on to the offseason. Unless we somehow make a crazy playoff run, but we played 3 teams back. Wait, hold on. Let's look at our schedule. Because I can kind of guess based on the team if they're higher overall than us or not. Thanks. It's our 4-game losing streak. We're actually 3 and 2. And we still haven't dropped 30. But yeah, all these teams are higher overall than us. Maybe the Commanders aren't. All these teams are higher overall than us. So, we're going to probably, maybe we could get 6, 7 wins. Maybe 8 if we just ball out. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Make sure not to draft anybody with 35 injury.